Good evening as we welcome everyone to another week of racing inside the Grid Lounge in downtown Cedar Falls, Iowa. Tonight, we're at the Circuit de Barcelona, Cataluna for week 4 of the GT3 Series Season 4. I'm Peter Eilers, alongside me is Jason Ryan, and we'll be bringing 5 races to you tonight. The first 2 races will be Pro Series heats, with the top 2 moving on from each race to the Pro Series finale. Race 3 will highlight the sport car race, where 5 racers will fight for first in a 25-minute race. Race 4 will be the wild card race, where the bottom 3 from each Pro Series heats will battle it out for the top 2 spots, which they will both move on to Race 5. Race 5 is the main event, where 6 racers will go for first place in the Pro Series finale. Now we go to Jason to tell us more about the track today.
Yeah, Pete, we're here at Barcelona today. This is a 14-turn track, 2.9 miles long, and something to look forward to, Pete, is Barcelona having many places we can see some passes, including turn 1, turn 10, and of course the long straights. You may see some side-by-side racing on turns 3, 4, and 5, and the one I'm looking forward to, Pete, is turn 12. If someone's a little slow at turn 10, we may see some overtakes. Today's forecast is looking like scattered clouds, 77 degrees outside, tarmac sitting at 97 degrees Fahrenheit.
Awesome, Jason. Appreciate all that info as we do get off here in Heat 1 of the Pro Series race. This is a 15-minute race. Today in Heat 1, we have Ty, Jacob, Daniel, and Bo. Heat 2 will consist of Garrett, Tyler, Josh, and Zach. So we have 8 racers tonight in the Pro Series, as these guys will battle it out. Top 2 here will move on to the Pro Series finale, which is race 5, our main event, which will be 25 minutes long, as Jacob's out to an early lead here. We do have someone going loose here. Looks like Bo gets loose there in the Repsol turn there. Very tough turn, as Bo moves to 4th place here. Jacob's in 1st, Ty is in 2nd, Daniel in 3rd, and Bo in 4th. And Jason, looks like we have a lot of cars loose early.
Yeah, and that's going to be expected, Pete. These guys are going to be battling first lap and first early corners. Once you get your position kind of settled in, they'll find their groove and just keep on pushing to that final finish lap.
So as these guys head around the curve here, we got Jacob still in 1st, Ty in 2nd, Daniel 3rd, Bo in 1st. Remember, top 2 will move on. We have 13:30 left, so plenty of time. All 4 racers very tight as they head towards the 13th turn and towards the New Holland turn. And towards the straightaway here, towards lap 2.
You can see we got a good battle between Ty and Jacob.
Yeah, it looks like they are going down the straightaway. You said that, down the straightaway, grid places to pass, and there it goes.
We'll see how Ty can approach over here. This is one of them long corners.
Long turn 1 there. As they head towards the Repsol turn. This is where we saw Bo get a little loose last lap. You take a look right at Ty's hood here. He's looking right ahead of Jacob, as they're still 1st and 2nd. Daniel's still in 3rd, Bo's in 4th. So again, we take a look at Ty's hood, staring right ahead of Jacob. Top 2 will move on, so you got to be smart here, as we have just over 12 minutes left in this race.
Oh, we're going to see Ty make a move here.
Ty is making the move. They go 2 wide down the straightaway here.
This will be interesting. Jacob does have the inside. This is a real tight corner. He's probably looks to dive it. He takes over first, but here comes Ty.
So these guys are going 2 wide around these curves here. Take a look at Bo back and forth. He's still very close. Getting towards Bill up front. He can take advantage here, as we take a look now at Jacob, looking ahead at Ty. So Jacob looking ahead at Ty. Ty, remember, he's won week 2 and week 3 here. He is leading in the standings as we get some real lap times here. 145, 146, 145, 145. So Daniel comes out the fastest that lap, as all 4 racers still very, very tight as they head past the Elf turn, turn 1 there.
Oh, Bo's going to make some ground up here on Daniel.
Yep, Bo right behind Daniel here. As these guys head towards the Repsol turn. Very tough, very tight turn here as they come in. Want to make sure you brake right before you hit that bridge to really get a good speed coming in, good speed going out. As we head towards the Campsa turn here. Ty's in first, Jacob in second, Daniel in third. Bo is in fourth. Going around that Campsa turn, Jason, really want to make sure you run your car on the very edge of that track and then come back just like all 4 of those racers did.
Yeah, that's right, Pete. Yeah, and then you're coming into another tight corner. This track really has some of the most challenging corners, deceiving apex lines. Yeah, so you see Ty's kind of gotten the lead here on Jacob. Jacob's still got 10 minutes, so see if he can play catch up.
Yeah, we'll see what Ty can do here. He's dominated the last 2 weeks, really. And it's got him in first place. As we go past the last turn towards the starting line, we got a 1:43.647 from Ty. So that's the fastest lap of the night now. As they go towards turn 1, the Elf turn. Like I mentioned before, Ty is in first in the stands at 63. Josh, who we'll see in Heat 2, he's in second. Jacob is in third. Brett is in fourth. Garrett's in fifth. Tyler's in sixth. Ramon, 7th. Bo, 8th. Daniel, 9th. John, 10. And Zach in 11 here. As this is week 4 of an 8-week series. The Pro Series, they get points based on their final results in race 5. Every position does, though, matter here, as these guys always racing hard, trying to battle it out as they head towards the Campsa curve here. We got Ty in first, Jacob in second, Daniel in third, Bo still in fourth, but all 4 cars still really close here. Anybody's race. With one mistake, someone could go from last to first really quickly. As we have around 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in this race. We take a look here at Daniel's car. Now taking a look at Bo. Bo moves towards turn 13. As Ty comes out of turn 14, New Holland, and down the straightaway, and he posts a 1:43.329. So again, Ty with the quickest lap. We know that stuff's important to him. Loves getting those times down as they head towards turn 1. Remember, Ty has won season 1 and 3. Also won races 2 and 3 this season, and in first place, so off to a really good start. Jacob came in second there in season 1. He's in second place right now, in a good position to move on, as these top 2 racers have pulled away a little bit from third and fourth as they head past the Repsol curve. We got Bo in third. Bo actually won season 2, so he's got a championship under his belt. As they head down, he's right ahead of Daniel here.
Yeah, Pete, a few things a little different about this season. There's no setup changes to the cars. So basically the car is what it is. No advantages for any custom tuning or anything like that. And another fun one is Ty and Josh have banned themselves from using the BMW.
Yeah, interesting there, Jason. We do, like you said, there's no change on the cars. You can change your car from race to race. So you want to use a Lambo one race, you can do that, and then you can use the Mercedes the next race. There's 6 different cars to choose from. There's the Acura, Mercedes, Porsche, Lambo, Audi, and the BMW. So all these cars have their strengths, have their weaknesses. Many say Acura is the best all-around car, excuse me, as these guys head towards the Repsol curve. We got Daniel way back and forth. Jason, was there a spill there? I did not see it, but
Yeah,
we
P,
might
there
have
must
missed
have been.
something there.
I didn't catch it either. Never surprises me when you see some of the racers in the backs taking a spill. You know, they're pushing it at that point. He still has the chance at the wild card race coming up, so he may be just trying a few new lines and just pushing it more than he usually does.
Yep, so he'll move way back fourth. We still have Ty in first, Jake in second, Bo in third, Daniel in fourth here, as we have just about 5 minutes left in Heat 1. Top 2 racers will move on to the Pro Series finale. Bottom 2 today will move on to the wild card. So the wild card will feature 4 racers there, and the top 2 will move on to that main event, that race 5 that everyone's trying to get to here. Let's take a look at
Ooh,
Jacob's
Jacob
car
off
in
into the sand
second.
a little.
Did look he got a little loose. I'm sure Ty will try to take advantage of that, as Ty will head towards the New Holland turn 14, the final turn of this racetrack, and towards the front straightaway here. Let's see what we got for a lap time. 143.56, 596. Sorry. Take a look now at Daniel in fourth. Like I said, just must have had a spill there. We didn't catch it, but he'll still want to try to get as many good laps as he possibly can to finish this, get some momentum going for that wild card race here, as we have just about 4 minutes left in Heat 1. We're on race 1 of 5 races tonight here, so we got 4 more after this. An exciting night of racing inside of Grid Lounge here in downtown Cedar Falls, as we are on season 4 of the GT3 series. We have 11 racers this season so far in the Pro Series race. Take a look here at Daniel, still in fourth. Now we move to Bo in third. Gonna need some help here if he's gonna want to try to get second. Still a little far back from Jacob.
Happy, we may not see it in this race being a 15-minute heat, but when we see the 25-minute races come up, pay attention to the front left tire. This track is notorious for running that front left pretty hard, and we may see lap time slow down, potential spin outs. So just something to keep your eye on as these cars keep going around the track.
Yeah, good point, Jason. So this was a little shorter. That 25-minute one will really test these cars. As Ty head down the straightaway here into lap 8 now. As we got everyone now kind of spread out. It was really close for a long time there, and now the racers are kind of spread out throughout the racetrack. Ty still in first, Jacob in second, Bo in third, Daniel in fourth. Let's take a look here at Jacob in second. Head towards the Repsol curve here. Ty already into the Repsol and out of it. As we have just over 2 minutes left in Heat 1. We're here at the Barcelona racetrack. As the top 2 will move on to the series finale here. As they head past the Campson curve here. With just over 1:30 left in this race. So Ty still leads it. As I said before, he's in first place in the standings. He has 63 points. This season, we drop your worst race score. So if you didn't do well one race, that race will be forgiven. So as of right now, every racer has 2 races that count towards their final count. After tonight, it'll be 3. As I believe this will be the last lap here in Heat 1, as we have just under 50 seconds left. As Ty heads past the Elf turn, with Jacob in second, Bo in third, Daniel in fourth here on the last lap here at Barcelona for Heat 1 in the Grid Lounge GT3 Series Season 4. Remember, Jason, so this is Season 4. Season 1, they had 12 races. They did the first 6 races in the GT3 Series cars, and then they used the Formula 1 cars in the final 6 races. So, Season 1, a little bit different than Season 4 here. And we'll talk throughout the night just about the different seasons and the differences, the changes that have been made. As we got Ty trying to finish this race strong here. He's got a pretty big advantage now on Jacob, just steadily increasing his lead here as he'll head towards turn 13 and into turn 14.
Yeah, solid performance by Ty. He showed up to race. Jacob, not far behind, obviously, did really well. Honestly, all these racers, tight group. A few little spin outs or getting off the track, but other than that, we'll see those last 2 in the wild card race. Looking forward to seeing how they perform.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Bo and Daniel had the fastest lap of the race for a while until Ty took it over. So Daniel ran some good laps. It just unfortunately just wasn't his race. Like you said, he'll move on to the wild card race. So Ty and Jacob will move on to race 5, the main event here. Bo and Daniel will move to race 4, where they'll take on the bottom 2 of the Heat 2 coming up here, in the top 2 of that race will move on. We'll be back shortly here for race 2 tonight. Stay tuned.